Today we are running a PvP. I am DM Grimm, and here are my two hosts.
Yeah. I am Vindication War, also known as Arcade for this game.
Well, my name is Garfield, and for this game's duration, I am going to be playing Amara the Quick.
Thank you for having us. So,
Hey, thank you, man.
thank you. So, y'all will come across a scene where the ocean, as far as you can see, with the sand is so soft, with a cliff just behind y'all. The crisp of salt water in the air, and trees scattered every so often. Would y'all roll initiative?
Alrighty.
I'll roll initiative right now. D20
11.
plus Z5. I have a 24 for my initiative.
What would you like to describe yourself?
I am a very abnormally looking goblin. You know how usually goblins are small and short?
Mm-hmm.
Well, something happened with this one. He's a changeling, but he was born as a goblin, but his height doesn't match his race. He's a 6 foot tall goblin, super skinny. He has a beer belly and an absurdly long beard. His clothes, he likes to wear. He likes his studded leather pieces. It's a very light brownish color. It has some fur on the back of it from his last kill. Um, and he has a very intricate looking longbow on his back, embroidered with silver and like oak wood.
All right, thank you. You could see across from you, 120 feet away. Gar.
You can see a very short-looking rock gnome. She has fiery red hair that curls down to about her waist. Um, she is 98 years old. You know, young for a rock gnome. She's 3 foot tall, 3 inches. Oh, a total of 39 pounds, sopping wet. Um, but what's interesting about her is she is wearing a special robe, a cloak, if you will, that wraps around her. And it's embroidered with all kinds of elvish runes and arcane symbols. And as for her clothes underneath the cloak, they are very simple yet elegant martial arts wrapping. And on top of her head, decorating the cloak, is a single feather that is poking out of the cap.
Thank you. So, what do you do when you see this little gnome?
Uh, you said we're on a shoreline, right?
Yes, 120 feet away from each other.
This is my favorite terrain. Um, can I? Let's see. This is my favorite terrain. Let's see. Coast. I want to make a. I forget what type of natural environment and are adept at traveling and surviving such regions. When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled if you are using a skill that you are proficient in. Mm, Alright, I want to use this part of the natural explorer for the coast. I want to have it says even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, remain alert to danger. That's what I want out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I would like to roll a. Mm, can I? Do I see any anything around me that I could hide behind, or is it just a coast?
Every so often, it's those like beech trees.
Okay. How far am I? How far away am I from one of them?
Let's see.
Would you like me to roll perception? Something, I don't know. Oh,
You're 90 feet from one. For the closest.
90 feet. Um, I have 20 feet of movement speed, so I'm gonna move forward 15 feet, and then I'm going to I'm gonna ready a spell. I'm not gonna use it yet. I'm just gonna ready it.
Alright.
Yeah. That'll end my turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, man.
I believe that Amara, seeing that this individual is taken an interest in her, has headed over towards a tree and looks like they are preparing something. Amara is going to do a stupid thing. Amara is going to spend a key point as a bonus action for a step of the wind, and she is going to dash. Her normal movement speed is 50 feet, but she is going to dash as a bonus action and go 100 feet closer to where I close the distance to where there's 20 feet between me and this other character. And I'm going to lean over as Mara and say, "Excuse me, what are you doing?
You're actually 5 feet from each
What
other.
about interest? What are you? Oh, 5 feet?
Yeah.
What are you doing?" She kind of like waves at him. There's like this trail of dust is behind her, and she will hold her action, her main action, to throw a dart if this person acts hostile to her.
Okay.
Next turn for me.
The sun slowly starts to rise. The sky is blue. Daylight breeze.
Uh, that spell that I held, um, I wanna, I wanna conjure animals. Um, I know it's a concentration and it lasts up to 1 hour, but You summon face spirits that take the form of beasts and appear in unoccupied spaces that you can see within range. Choose one of the following. Oh, so I can choose those options.
Mm-hmm.
I want to choose 4 beasts. Challenge rating of uh, 1 to 2 or lower. Now, do you choose those beasts or do I? I don't.
You can.
Okay. I choose 4 beasts. Where am I scared for the companions? I don't even think they would be considered companions, but whatever. I'm gonna have a separate tab here for that. Survive. All challenge rating 1 to 2 apply. I'm gonna summon two swarms of beetles and two what is that? And two black bears.
Brown bears or
Huh?
what was the second one? Oh, black. Never mind. I found it.
It was two black bears and two swarms of beetles.
Okay.
I want these. I want the swarms of beetles to surround the rock gnome.
Alright, so you watch as beetles start surfacing from the sands and falling from the trees and surrounding the little gnome.
Amara, being frightened, takes that as a hostile action and throws a dart.
Okay.
Throwed it.
Alright. Let me pull up this. That is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. So, let's see. That is 1d4 plus 4 piercing. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As this little rock gnome goes, ah, bugs! And throws a dart.
How much did you hit me by?
It's 5, but it's to 2.
No, what did he get to hit me?
He's not hitting you. He's not hitting you. He's attacking the bugs that are falling.
No, that was my held action was to throw a dart at this individual.
Oh, at him?
So it was me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you're gonna do something else.
No, that was his.
No, that was a held action.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. It just interrupts your turn.
Oh, okay, so it's still my turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeing that you just hit me, I'm gonna command my animals to attack him.
Alright. So 2 bears start coming out.
Oh no!
Behind the gnome. And I guess everyone's going to be attacking.
It's okay. What is their attack? Is it just a D20? I gotta search it up real quick.
I have it. Alright, so as the bugs start crawling and nipping at the gnome,
I think I could use this a couple of more times.
does a okie dokie. And as it happens, the swarm starts to get bigger. And it tries again. A 15.
See, that will miss by 1.
Okay. And the bears will become closer to y'all.
You want me to roll for the bears or
No, I
too
did.
far away?
No, too far away.
Okay. So and since they did that, I'm gonna use my bow to basically. Do I do that? Do I use my bow? No. I'm just gonna take out the dagger that I have and just slice the gnome. I think.
Alright, we have advantage.
To attack.
You have advantage.
Okay. 2d20 plus. What is my dex? My dex is a 20, so that's a plus 5. No, plus 5 and then plus 2, so it's 7.
I will force you as a reaction using luck to re-roll that attack because that hit.
Okay. 20 plus 7.
So what happens is
That's a 19.
the gnome can't figure out what's going on as she just feels slices and cuts and can't figure out everything. And she starts to bleed.
1d4 plus 5. I have a second thing. That was a dagger, so I can add a plus 2 to the damage roll. That is a plus 7.
It's actually plus 5.
I also have. Is it a plus 5?
Yeah.
Well, because I have dueling, right? Oh, you're right. You're right. Is it plus? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
You did my dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dex is already a 5, and then
It still stays as a 5.
Dueling
Yes.
still stays at 5. Okay. 5, 7. I also have Colossus Slayer.
Doesn't take effect.
An extra. Your tenacity can weigh down, and when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage. So it does.
Oh, I thought they had to be damaged first.
You are.
I already damaged you though. It's a 1d8. It's an extra 2, so 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
Alright. I'm down.
I have. Does my do my animals' attacks account for my extra attack, or do I still have that extra attack?
No, it's pretty much a bonus action. You're telling your animals to attack.
Okay, so I still have an extra attack.
Yeah, because bonus action, and that's how you command them. And you told them to attack and move. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to hit him again. Do I get advantage?
Yeah.
Or regular roll?
No, you still have advantage because of all the bugs.
7.
Literally all over him.
Those miss.
Those don't pass.
Ooh.
Thank God it was an extra 1.
I can imagine the gnome is slowly smacking them off and can finally see this blade slowly come after. It just moves just slightly out of the way.
She moves and you nick a piece of that feather off of her head.
Is that turn?
Yeah, that's turn.
Okay.
That's all my stuff. I'm not gonna move back because I don't want to provoke opportunity of attack. So that's that.
Okay. Amara is in a tight pinch. She is completely surrounded, and she does not like that. So what she is going to do is, as a bonus action, she's going to expend a key point for another step of the wind to disengage as a bonus action, and she is going to move through these enemies and come up behind this individual that has caused these creatures to appear, and she is going to hammer home this short sword that she draws out and swings forth. That's a 27 hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
All right. 1d6 plus 4. That is 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so I'm at 200 hit points. Take 10
And then the
damage.
second slice. 27 to hit.
Hits.
An extra 10 damage. Ouch.
Would you say that your attacks are like multi attacks?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have multi attack defense on those. That means I have a +4 to my AC for your attacks. So that's good to
So
know.
does the 27 hit?
Yeah.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, my AC is 23 for those attacks, but yeah, you still hit. I just wanted to at least
Alright.
put that out there.
Okay, thank you. So that is Amara's turn.
No, hold on.
As she has moved.
Okay. So, as y'all do that, because of all of the weight, the ground starts to open up. And I need.
Oh, that's not good.
I need. Where is it? I need deck saves.
Can do.
It saves. Okay.
That is a soft 20 deck save.
That's 10. D20 plus 10.
Alright, so
22.
as the ground opens up. Where is it? Where is it? The bugs start falling in as the two party members jump out of the way.
Well, that was a little bit dangerous. By the way, what is your name since you are fighting me?
Don't have a name. You can just call me Good Citizen.
All right, Mr. Citizen, the name is Amara. She looks at her cap. Oh, well, that's not good. You actually hurt my feather. I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
So as it does, the clouds start to thicken and turn black, and the storm starts to rage.
You could give up. I mean, that'd be nice, right?
Give up? I don't think so.
So we got what is it, like a storm now? In the midst of a hurricane on its way to kick our bugs or something?
Yes.
Oh boy. Alright, so whose turn is it? Is it mine or?
It is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. How far away is the gnome from me now?
He's right. Y'all are still side by side.
Right next to each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are my bears at?
They are. What do you call it? They're 180 feet.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, kind of want them to keep moving closer to me, but
Well, it's up to you.
Wait, wait. Isn't that a concentration spell?
it is a concentration spell.
All
But I
right.
haven't broken concentration.
Yeah,
Have
when you
I?
get attacked,
I hate you.
yeah, you gotta roll it twice.
Oh, okay. So then,
Or
what do I roll?
you can roll
Con save.
twice.
Con save
Yeah.
twice. Okay, so that's a 2d20. 2d20 plus
Your con mod.
is it
Con.
con mod?
Yeah, just straight con.
It's 5. 18.
Alright, so you still pass. Well, they still pass as long as it's above a 10.
Copy. So they're still there. I'm guessing the bugs, they died. They fallen.
No.
Oh, they're still alive then. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
They fell into this hole that is 20.
Curious, how big is the hole?
Yeah, 20 by 20.
So it's not a big hole, but it's a sizable one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to attack him with my knife again. Definitely don't wanna move away.
Okay.
I guess. What do I have here? Inside. No, don't need it. You know what? I am gonna move away. I'm gonna move away 15 feet.
That is an opportunity of attack, but I believe it is advantage.
Yeah, you have to roll with disadvantage.
Because of Escape the Horde. I know that one. I've played that with Kobold.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Okay, so a 12 to hit.
Ouch.
Nope. Negative. So I'm gonna flip for this, right? You try to hit me, and then with my acrobatic skills, I kind of just like flip over your attack, and then just do some backflips for the 15 feet.
Well, that's very interesting. You're quick on your feet.
Only learn from the best. That's how you do it. 15 feet. So. Probably. Actually, I'm gonna take it back. 10 feet. So if I wanted to see the away within your weapon's range, you must have ammunition for each other. Normal. Well, that's only if there's multiple enemies. It's only one. Yeah, time to pull out the good old bow and hit this boy with a couple of my good old arrows. That's what it's gonna have to be.
It's a shame. I've already used my reaction.
D1 TD. Well, knowing you, Mr. Garfield, based on the whole luck situation, I would surmise you probably have something up your sleeve.
Maybe, but I have no reaction right now.
20 plus 7.
That will hit.
So that is a 2d8 plus. No, 1d8 plus my dex. It's 5. Damage roll for archery, that's plus 2. Is it a plus 7 at that point? DM? For the archery fighting style?
think it goes to the damage after that also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the
Yeah.
damage now. I already hit him.
Yeah.
So 7, 7. That's 10 points of damage plus Colossus Slayer, which is an extra D8 or 1D8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same stuff. 1D8. That's 15 damage in total.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit again. I'm gonna try to attack again with the extra attack. That's 7. 19 hits.
Oh yeah, it does.
Alright, so that's gonna be 1d8 plus 7 again. 14. Do I add Colossus Slayer again, or is that
Nope,
only
it's
for
one
Let me actually
one
see.
step.
That's
Oh.
once per turn. You're right. Yeah. So that's good. So yeah, you took
29 damage.
yeah 29 damage. Yeah.
Ouch! Two arrows in the chest. Well, ow, that hurts.
Hey man, I don't know if you're enemy or foe. At this point, I'm gonna take you as foe because you haven't exactly convinced me otherwise.
But you're the one that summoned bugs on me.
Hey, but you're the one who came up in my face, so that's
I
your
just
problem.
wanted to see what you were doing.
Oh yeah, but you don't surprise people like that. Maybe where you come from, that's normal, but around these parts, that's not exactly normal.
Well, fine
It's called
then.
personal space.
Well, I'm sorry, in my temple we didn't have any of that. And with that, she's gonna run up those 15 feet, and she's going to mid-swing drop her sword and punch him instead. 27 to hit. All right, let me make sure I do this right. Da, 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 da.
You're just hitting once, right? It's not multi-stab.
Oh yeah, but this is the first attack. I will be making a second one. You take 11 points of magical bludgeoning damage, and I think, I think, let's see. Do, 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 do. I will attempt a stunning strike with my next attack. 28 to hit. Okay. You will take 10 points of magical bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Let me make sure the 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
I got a 21. Does that count?
Let me check. 8 plus proficiency, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plus 4. Now you do pass, so you were not stunned.
Okay.
She goes boom, and then boom. She clocks you in with one hand. It cracks you in the knee, and then the second left hand goes straight up and rams into your gut from below.
Gotcha. Copy.
And that is turn.
So as it does, the storm starts to get closer, and lightning begins to start to strike the water as it starts to roar, and the waves start to get higher and higher.
Well, this is supposedly getting fun.
I kind of agree, but not too keen on dying here. So
What, you
do your worst.
can't take the hits of a woman? You men are all the same. You can't handle it when a woman hits on you.
I guess not. And I don't want to die, so do your worst, Bucko.
So that 21, is that a to hit on me?
No, that was the save.
Yeah, I was to say.
Oh, right.
Go for your Constitution thing. The stunning strike. You said I passed, right?
That's a turn for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Is there anything around me that I can hide behind?
No, the tree's still too far.
Anything?
The tree's still too far away. You can always jump in the hole.
You know what? Hmm. Choices. All the choices in the world, Bucko. All the choices. Question, because I never used this spell before. So it is a concentration spell for conjure animals, right?
Yeah.
But if I was to use another spell, do my animals disappear?
Yes.
As long as it's not another concentration.
If it's an instantaneous effect, it goes off.
Okay. That's good. Is jump a concentration spell? Let me check. Mm, no. No, it just. No, jump is not a concentration spell. So if I use jump, since the jump distance is tripled, can I make it into that hole?
Yeah, I would say so.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna cast jump on myself, and then I'm gonna jump into that hole.
Uh,
I don't care.
As my reaction
Yes.
for a hostile action, I would like to attempt to grapple him.
I mean, you can try. It would be opposed.
Would it be opposed with my acrobatics or what?
Whichever you prefer, because you're a defender.
I will be using my acrobatics against him, attempting to use my mobility to wrap arms and legs around him to keep him from moving. 25.
20 plus.
Straight through dicks. No. So you don't get a jump in the hole. As you start to step foot off, it's like you just can't move and you can't figure out why.
Alright, so stuck there, can't jump. So I'm gonna look around me. Can I figure out why, or do you want me to make a check for that?
No, you can see because
No, wait.
he didn't roll stealth.
Yeah, when you look down below your legs, when you look below your legs, you just see my face like smiling from below you as I got like your legs trapped with my feet and my hands.
If that's the case, then I'm gonna use my dagger to stab it into his head.
Alright.
See if you let go. Advantage with that or what?
No.
No, just regular attack. Right.
Yeah, because you haven't been asking your NPCs to come closer.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. I've been asking the bears to come closer.
No, you were going to, but then you changed your mind.
Because
So they're just licking themselves.
It's like one of them's up against a palm tree stretching his back.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hit. That hits.
Alright, so that's a 1d4 plus my strength. Oh, yeah. No, dex, it's dex. That's 1d4 plus 5.
All right.
Ooh,
9.
hold on.
Bonus
Odd,
action,
hold
right?
on. Odds or
Roll them
evens?
to me?
Odds or evens, Scar?
Let's go odd.
Alright, you're good.
I'm gonna tell my bugs and my bears to come closer and start attacking this little gnome boy
Alright.
or girl or whatever it is, because I can't tell at this point. I mean, you told me you were a girl, but honestly, you're taking stalker to the whole new level. Giving me a hug like that, like smiling at me for all for the love of God. I like your legs; they're real nice. I'm gonna give them a nice tight hug. Oh no.
So the
I don't want you going anywhere.
bugs begin to slowly peep out of the hole.
No, they're back.
So what do you do, Garfield?
Oh, it's my turn, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hmm. Let me see here. I've got a lot I can do. It's just there's a lot to look through. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to release the grapple I have on him, and I'm going to pull up my cloak hood, and I disappear from sight.
Alright.
Alright.
That's my action. I will move, provoking an opportunity of attack at disadvantage, as I'm going to move 50 feet towards this tree.
So you are 25 feet from it.
Excellent.
Well, first we gotta wait on the attack, though.
If he chooses to.
I mean, I could. Using my dagger, I could kind of slash at you, but no, I'm not gonna use my bow.
It's been real nice, dear, but unfortunately, I don't think we can keep seeing each other face to face like this.
D20 plus 7.
Okay. That will hit. I will use a luck point to force you to reroll. I have spent 2.
Plus 7.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay, take the natural 20.
Alright, cool. Tell me what I do at the end.
Well, you gotta add the second dice to it, to the damage.
So it's 2d4 then, plus d5. Does Colossus Slayer work for that? No, it's only on my turn.
Yeah, it's only yours.
Okay.
Because you already did your attack on the other one. Alright.
That's 10 damage.
Odds or evens?
Even. I
Alright.
don't know how I keep doing it, but I keep doing it.
I don't like the way that laugh sounds.
I don't either.
So is that your turn?
Doesn't sound that good, sir.
That is turn. I have fled 50 feet away from him.
And so I want y'all both to pick a number 1 through 10 each. So y'all can't pick the same number.
7.
Glenn,
What?
pick a number
Oh,
1
you
through
cut out
10.
for that part.
1 through 10.
1 through 10, I'll pick 4.
Alright. Let me check some things real quick. This is gonna suck. Alright. So as you do, I need a. Where is it? I need a strength saving throw. As a lightning bolt begins falling from the heavens and striking the ground.
Oh, so I have to make strength saving too. Okay.
Yes.
Do I need to as well?
No.
Okay.
It's the storm striking down.
Ooh.
Alright. So. So somehow somehow nothing happens as you get struck by lightning.
Oh, so I do get struck by lightning.
Yeah, you get struck, but
I could flavor this. I get struck by lightning. My hair is kind of fizzy looking. You know, it's kind of like rubbing a balloon on your head and kind of sticks to it, but it's puffed up. And I'm just like, so that's what being touched by God feels like.
Would you, Glenn, would you like to do me a favor? I'm going to flavor this character a little bit. Would you like to call high or low?
So what?
Oh, whether or not this little rock-nosed monk girl finds that attractive.
Sure. Low.
Ooh.
Hey!
Is that a yes or no?
That's yes!
Or no?
So
She's just like, oh.
I want you to roll a stealth, and I want him to roll a perception to see if he can have more of an idea of where you are making a noise.
Alright, I get to roll an advantage with my invisibility.
Alright. Because
22.
this is just flavor to see if he can figure it out after you open your mouth.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. So you gotta roll wisdom.
I gotta roll wisdom?
Yeah.
And perception, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, perception?
Yeah, you're rolling perception.
I don't like that laugh.
That's because this is to see if you hear the gnome enjoying this moment.
That's one of my better stats. God tier perception, baby! Let's see, that's gonna be a 20 plus 12.
That one.
Dang.
No.
26.
So you can see
hear a little gasp of excitement come
you
from like to the north of you.
and you see just a little bit of sand making small little indentions in the ground. Just 2 little indentions.
Question: can I smell her?
Well, you know exactly where she's at.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if I could smell her, I have advantage on that perception check.
You literally heard her.
Okay, cool.
You're smelling something hot.
I'm gonna be loving a real tall, oddly shaped goblin.
All right, so it's your turn, Arcade. So what do you do as you hear the voice of a woman?
Is she Question is your character looking at me or what?
No,
What's the whole story
you
here?
don't know.
Is she looking away,
You,
hiding behind the
You
tree?
don't know
you don't
where
know.
I'm looking. You just know the general idea of
Okay.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
Oh, so hmm. Alright, alright, let's see what happens. Alright, let's see if this works. I didn't mean to ask that stupid question. Of course, I don't know where you are. So how are you looking? For 1 minute per level, you spot you expand. I'm gonna have my bears move closer
Okay.
and my beetles move towards the tree.
Okay.
And I want them to you know eat
Yeah.
me eat a rock gnome up.
Mhm.
Um,
So as two waves of bugs slowly make their way.
that was out.
What do you do for your remaining?
I have two attacks. Yeah, I need to see. I don't. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Sorry, it's taking so long. Maybe attack. It's in the creature's name. If you review separate attack roll for each target. Um, I guess I'm gonna attempt to move into that hole. How far away from the hole am I?
You're right next to it.
Alright, so I'm crawling in that hole, and as soon as I do, can I roll a stealth check?
Are you using the spell jump or?
No,
Oh
I
yeah, it
don't.
was a
I
one
don't know
time.
if I can.
So you're jumping in the hole.
Yeah, I'm jumping in the hole.
All right, roll a. Is it acrobatics? Is dex? Yeah.
Yeah, acrobatics is dex.
Yeah. Then roll an acrobatics.
So that's gonna be 20 plus 10.
All right. So you make
19.
it. You make it perfectly in the hole. As you do, you start seeing stalagmites and stalactites, and off in the distance, it starts getting darker and darker. It goes one direction goes towards the cliff, the other direction starts going towards the ocean.
Oh, so it's like it's above us, but it's not stretching the coastline. It's going the opposite way. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
Like
going
like the
yeah, from
it's going
ocean
towards
to
the border. And,
yeah.
Gotcha. Copy. Copy, Bucko. Copy. While in the hole, can I roll a stealth check?
I mean, you can, yeah.
Okay. Alright, good to know. So on to the left stealth again. Yes. Plus 5.
All right.
19. So I'm hiding in the hole. Yeah.
You believe you're hiding in the hole. Yes.
I believe I'm hiding in the hole,
Yeah.
Yo.
Is that turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna have me a little snack while I'm in there. I'm gonna have me some of my rations because you gotta take it easy during a storm like this.
All right.
So I'm gonna be eating just to flavor this. I'm be eating a ham and cheese on a hero.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
So I look around and I don't see the figure that did this. I do see the two swarm of bugs coming towards me and off in the way distance.
Not the way distance. The bugs are 100 feet. and the bears are 50 feet from you.
Alright.
The bugs are farther than the bears.
Okay. So, seeing how I don't see this individual, I'm going to run over to this hole and look down it.
Alright. Roll. Or let me roll something. Hmm.
How deep does that hole look?
Does a 17 hit?
Oh, me?
No. Gar.
Me?
Yeah.
A 17 does hit, but a luck point says re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm gonna run out of luck points.
Yeah, you.
This is my last one.
Alright.
Oh
So,
boy.
So
roll.
no.
Roll, roll 2d4 plus your. Whatever your modifier is.
Me?
Yeah, whatever you use for punching.
Oh, punching?
Well, yeah, punching, but you're running across the bugs.
Oh, okay. So that's 10.
Yeah, so you watch as, well, it's really 5 and 5 and 2 and 2. So you watch as he starts squishing bugs, and then you can roll a perception to look down the hole.
Okay. Come on, perception, don't fail me now. That's a soft 20.
Alright, so you look behind you. Just before it starts to get darker, low light and then darkness, you see your enemy
See me munching on the sandwich.
enjoying his time thinking he got away.
Love you too. Good night. Alright, so now that I can see this person, I would like to attempt to climb down this hole stealthily without alerting him.
Wait. What was your movement was 50.
Yo.
So I'm
Okay.
at
the edge of the hole.
So roll dex first.
Straight dex?
Yeah, your dex, yeah, your acrobatics.
Okay. Sure that I've got it right? Yo. That's 22.
Alright, now roll it. Now roll your stealth.
Okay, I have advantage on this because of my cloak.
Alright.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Okay.
so 15. Alright, so you got 15.
That's a 15.
So, what's your passive?
My passive for perception?
Yes.
I'll tell you right now. My passive perception is a 22.
22?
Yes.
Alright, so as you do, you see a kind of like a whirlwind, but in a circle, as it puffs up and out.
Damn it, my slow fall gave me away.
Well, you talked, but yeah.
So, you come to join me in the hall, eat the sandwich?
So, what do y'all roll? What do y'all choose? 1 through 10 again.
I'll let Glenn pick first.
7.
Alright, I'm picking 3.
Alright, so here's these. Alright. Oh. So as it does, you just hear a big poof in the sand as the sand starts to fall all over the place. And you can see Garfield perfect. Not like if you threw a bag of sand or a flour and
The outline.
yeah, you just see the outline just for a brief moment.
Then it's gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so, just to be that guy, since I know that I just saw him or her, I'm just gonna be like, so, what exactly why are you hiding? I can clearly see you.
Is this
I can clearly see you.
is this like your action?
No, this is just like,
free
That's free
action.
action. Me talking.
Okay.
Me talking to him. That's just a dialogue for the story. That's
Yeah,
all it is. While
that's
we
what I'm
fight.
saying. If it's that would be a turn, and then he would act, so I can continue what I'm doing. Or is that like you're just
That would be
questioning?
my. No, that's just it's just free action. It's just me talking,
All right.
talking to him. If he wants to respond, he can. And there's no,
Yeah, I know.
he doesn't have to use an action.
Yeah.
If he wants to talk to me, he can talk to me. I guess.
You just hear a small giggle.
Oh, doing that creepy stuff again. Would you like a sandwich? It is my turn, right?
Yeah. If he replies, it's
Alright.
your turn.
Like I said, I
I
giggled.
mean, he giggled.
So pick another 1 to 10.
Uh, I'll pick. Yeah. You go first, Gar.
Give me that good old fat 10.
Alright, so then I'll pick two.
So as you do, another boof into the sand. As Gar gets shown again just for a brief moment. And as he does, you begin to hear a small whistle deeper into the cave.
The
Above my
whistle? Oh
head.
boy. What the hell is that? You have people here with you.
Not me.
I'm gonna make this into a soiree. Oh, jeez. Alright, so it's my turn. I'm gonna grab like a fistful of sand, and I'm gonna attempt to throw it in her eyes if I can,
Yeah,
do that far.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
Roll it.
I guess that's just a regular D20 plus 7, right?
Roll.
No,
It's
is it not Dex or
you're throwing,
anything else?
so it's
Throwing
strength.
in face dex.
Yes, it's strength.
It's
So it's strength. No,
Strength,
I thought
okay.
it was strength. Texas strength.
Oh, it is strength based for throwing shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, it's strength. My strength is a plus 2.
You basically pocket sand me.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that's a definite hit.
Hold on. So as you do, let's see, it goes 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So as you do, it hits him square into the eyes perfectly. Because you had the cloak on, I was trying to see if it goes, if you had your cloak covering your eyes.
Yo,
Yeah,
it
so
didn't.
I mean it did, but he somehow got it just, and he found the sweet spot and got it in there.
Ah!
Alright, so since that happens, is it possible for me to take the rope that I have and tie him up?
Well, you don't know if it landed in the eyes, but you can try.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I want to try to do it. I want to try to tie him up with the rope that I have.
All right.
So what would that be? Athletics or?
It says it on the rope, doesn't it?
I don't think it does. Let me check. Squire is kind of weird like that. Let me see. Rope. Rope has 2 hit points. Can be burst with a DC 17 strength check.
All right.
But
So
that's just it being broken.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell me what I use.
so try rolling. Try rolling your. Well, it's because it's your turn, so that's what I'm saying. Use your strength, and then he gets to choose dex or strength, but he would have disadvantage. Oh, but you don't know that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just.
Yeah.
I'll just roll. I guess dex, right?
No, you roll strength. You roll strength because you're.
I roll strength.
It's like imagine you're trying to grapple him, but the rope. But Garfield gets to choose, but it's disadvantage because only he knows he got sand in his eyes.
Yo.
Gotcha. So D20 plus 2, but proficiency. So 4. 21.
Alright, so let's.
I will choose acrobatics.
Alright.
Okay, so a 19.
And 19. So.
Nope.
No, I know. So you're pretty confident you tied them up.
Hey, I didn't know you were into this kind of stuff.
And as y'all do, or as you do. Where is it? I need a D10 from each one of y'all. A number.
Alright, 4.
8.
So as this happens, this wind gets super duper duper clumps right up into behind Glenn. Only the gnome can see this. So it's kind of so this gust of wind just comes in and roll a strength save, Mr. 8 over there. Yeah.
D20 plus 7. D7? I got 2.
Alright, it's a 4. So as you do, as you do, as you do, I need another strength save.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. D20, not D10, D20. D20 plus 7.
So
30-20.
as you do, roll. Let's see. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll an 8, but before you do, Garfield, pick a number. 1 to 8.
Let's see, 1 through 8. Let's sit in the middle with 5.
All right. So not quite. So as y'all do, this. Well, Garfield starts to scream very scaredly as both you and another creature begin to get shocked. The storm looks as if it didn't get phased. Garfield, the little wind.
Wait, I saw another creature in here. Can I do a quick perception check? What was that?
No, I'm telling you, it's it's a dust storm. But it's a creature. It literally comes right up behind Glenn. And then because it came exactly the right time, and both of them got an 8, they both get shocked by the same lightning bolt from above. So you get to watch.
I do not like this. I don't like this at all.
So you take. Oh, now odds or evens?
For who?
Glenn.
Evens.
Evens.
Damn it. So you take 8 damage, and you're about to. You think it starts to feel like you're floating for a brief second, but then it's like, you're too heavy.
So I get pushed down.
No, I said up. It's like you think you're floating for just a brief second. Like your feet literally come off the ground like a hair. And then you just get set right back softly.
This little hole just became the rage cage.
There's something behind you! As I say with a free action, as I am going to, for my main action, attempt to wiggle out of these ropes using a dex check.
Well, it's Glenn's turn real quick.
Ignoring the creature behind me, I'm going to attempt to stab the gnome. because I don't know if this gnome is really all of what she says she is.
Well, you hear this gust of
She's a little
wind,
too
like
happy for the situation.
you're like you realize
I hear the gust of wind,
you
but
you have
I
dirt hitting you on your
I'm
side, as it's like a little dust storm hitting you, and and you're literally little chunks of dirt are hitting you on one like your left side, the whole entire side of you is just.
well, I mean,
So just keep that in mind.
I know that I know that there's a storm outside.
Eh,
That's so I guess my character is just gonna choose to not get distracted by this opponent in front of me.
okay.
Does that do I know that there's a creature behind me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the wind is literally going like in a dust. You're in a dust storm, but it's not completely.
Oh,
You're not quite in the eye of this little dust storm. It's like really, really. It's a large dust storm, but because you're not quite like you're not grappled or anything, so it's just the dirt that is hitting you is just hitting you on your one side because a dust storm goes only one direction.
all right. So now I guess now I understand that the whole situation is. I guess instead of attacking you, I'm gonna attempt to get my ass out of the hole.
All right, so roll strength.
Uh, strength, strength. Gotta go with the
It,
strength.
it's just this big. It's just this hollow. Just on top of you. Look at.
30, 20.
So you're So you're just 5 feet shy of gripping the edge. So you're 15 feet off the ground.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's 20
okay.
feet. You're half. You climb half, I think, or something like that.
Alright. Well,
So
yeah.
you're not. So you're not getting
Uh,
opportunity attack yet because the creature's like it's right there.
but I used all my actions already, so I can't get out. Well, I
No,
mean,
you can try again because you
alright,
climbing,
fine.
right,
I'll try
Kenny?
again. See if
I think you can. Just watch get on that one and just fall.
Not one!
No, I'm just. All right, so
Alright,
you make it. You make it out.
alright, cool. I make it out, and I just lay there like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's I think how many feet did I move? Because
Well, you
it
take
should be the
half,
whole of my
so
movement
10.
speed.
So you got 20.
I have 20 still, or I
No,
took
you have
20.
20. Do you use the full 20, or do you just lay on the edge of
No,
the?
I move. How far is the tree from the hole?
That was 25 feet.
So I'm gonna move 15 feet towards the tree,
All right.
but I'm not gonna turn away from the hole. I'm gonna face the hole
All
as
right.
soon as I move that 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So is that turn?
yeah, that's turn.
Garfield. So you watch as your friend or enemy, you're not even sure anymore, leave you
Frenemy.
behind, and you saw this creature just try to swallow him up, and then he was just too heavy.
Okay, I begin wiggling
All
with a
right.
27 acrobatic.
All right.
I assume it takes a full action to wiggle out of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a bonus action to expend another key point so I can disengage as a bonus action.
Okay. Are you
And then
run?
I'm going to literally run up the side of this hole. So
Okay.
that's 20 feet.
All right.
And then I can see the person over there facing me since I climb up out of the hole. And then I'm going to move my remaining. Let's see. see. I've used 20 of
You didn't talk
that,
to him?
so that leaves me 30. I'm going to use 30 feet to blow past this dude.
Well, you gotta roll strength to see if you can make it past.
Nope. Actually, no. Because at ninth level, I gain the ability to move along vertical surface and across liquids on my turn without falling during the move.
Alright.
But like, is it across the liquid? Is it like?
No, I
Isn't
am
it just
running
sand?
along the surface of the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am a monk. I can run on walls.
yeah. I figured that. I figured you were a monk with the multi-attack stuff and the stunning strike.
Alright.
Yep.
So you run which direction now?
I'm running towards the dude, and I will make it past him, and I believe I can reach the tree and hide behind it.
Are you gonna go like literally touch past him so he gets opportunity attack?
He does not, because I got to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
So you just feel a breeze rush past you, and that's it.
So both of y'all roll a new initiative and then pick a number. 1 through 10.
Oh, a new initiative? Okay. I got a 15. I got a 15, and I choose 10.
Alright. I need one from.
I'm gonna roll another initiative, so that's +5. D20 +5. I got an 18.
Alright. And
This is one seriously messed up beach. I got a wind spirit kind of touch me, and there's a big storm, and I got this really creepy gnome that keeps smiling at me for some odd reason.
alright, so you chose.
She likes your chutzpah.
You chose 10. What about you? Okay.
What?
1 through 10.
What? A number between 10 and 1?
Yeah.
2.
2?
2.
Okay. So as you do, you watch as one of your bug groups, just gets sizzled. Just gets sizzled just a tad. It's just like the weakest lightning bolt you've ever seen.
Where are my bears?
They
They're next to the tree still?
they are 100 feet from. Wait, no, it's 50. They are 50 feet from y'all too. But they're closer to Gar because of the other.
But you don't know that.
So they're 25 feet from Gar and 50 feet from you. Okay. So you gotta go first.
This is crazy. I'm like 15 feet more towards the tree.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check based on smell for this rock gnome anywhere?
Yeah, you could try, yeah.
Night.
So I have keen smell, so I'm gonna have that with
Night.
advantage. Smell, so I get advantage.
I need to roll a stealth.
Yeah, you gotta roll. Yeah.
Perception.
2d20 plus.
Alright.
14.
Plus my perception, so that's gonna be plus 12.
Roll a 1. Oh. No.
No.
That's about the 20.
Just like it's like his little toe or his big toe. It's like his big toe was just past the tree, like, but you still can't see it. Like the indentation of the sand, you can make out just his toes are sticking out in the sand.
Alright, so since I know where he
Or her.
is now,
Mhm.
or her, him or her, at this point, I can't really tell. 'Cause I didn't pay attention to any of that. I'm gonna tell my bears to attack the tree, and I'm gonna have my bugs go over there too.
All right,
Well,
so
I'm gonna have one of my bug swarms go over there. The other bug swarm is gonna be uh, around me.
all right,
That's how I'm gonna do it.
so one bear starts going over to it and attacks.
Attacks the tree.
Not necessarily. Let's see. 11.
No.
And then takes a swipe.
Nope.
Nope.
And then as the second bear gets closer, now gains advantage.
But there, it is a straight roll since I'm invisible.
No, I know, but they have keen smell.
Yeah, I know.
So it, yeah. So don't
And
worry.
they cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Near
And then they have pack tactics on you. It's not really pack tactics, but the T, whatever you want to call it. One's on one side of you, one's on the other.
flanking. The
Yeah.
death sandwich.
Yeah. Let's try this. He takes a bite for a 21.
Ouch.
I'll take that as a yee. 6 plus 2. Taking 6. Piercing as a munch begins to draw blood as you were no more stealthy. And a second as the second makes a swiping claw at you for 14, missing.
Okay.
And then what are you finishing up, Arcane?
Oh. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Told you.
I'm running glitched out. That was crazy. Discord never is my friend. Never.
So what are you finishing up your turn with? With your
Um,
bonus attacking the bear or the bears?
uh, how many times did the bear hit him?
Once.
Once. How much damage did it do? 6?
6.
Okay, 6.
So now every time he walks, he's going to be having sand stick to him because of a blood.
Yep.
Gotcha. So you're gonna be the Sandman. Or the Sandwoman.
The
My bad,
sand,
the Sandwoman.
the sand woman.
So what are you going to try to do?
I keep forgetting that you said you're a female. At that point, how thick is this wind? Is it like you said it's a dust storm, right? Or the creature was a dust storm?
Yeah, the creature is a dust storm.
Okay, so at that point, uh, I'm gonna take out my bow, and I'm gonna hold an action. If he attempts to move from that tree,
From the...
I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay, so then you're aiming at him then. Or her. Okay.
Yes, I'm aiming at her.
Yeah. So what about... Okay, so is that turn?
That is turn.
Alright, so... Gnome, it is your turn.
Alright. Alright, what do I want to do? Yeah. I am going to use wholeness of body for my action. I'm going to regain hit points 3 times my monk level, which is 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back up to my full health, almost full health.
Okay.
Yep, there is my action. Let's see. I know what I'm going to do. That was my action. I don't have very many. I'm going to spend a key point for Step of the Wind again
Mm-hmm.
to disengage, and I'm going to go through these 2 bears and further away, keeping the tree in between me and the archer.
Okay. How many feet?
I am moving my full 50 feet, and as I do so, I remove my shoes.
Alright. So that's turn.
That is turn.
Alright, so as you do. Okay, where is it? So as you do.
I guess I'm heading towards the cliffs, guys.
Yeah.
So,
So okay, so let's make this some flavor. Alright. So what you're going to watch.
oh boy.
So what you're going to watch is this dust storm runs up to one of the swarms, right? And it's going to just rip the crap out of him. And as it does, uh, Glenn, I need you to make a deck save as sharp objects just spray outwards like a shrapnel from the bugs.
Deck save.
Sharp.
20 plus 10.
Alright.
28.
No more bleeding, yay.
So you start taking 8 damage as bugs start cutting little slices in you and stuff.
Copy.
Then you get opportunity attack now as this dust storm sweeps past you.
I'm not gonna fire.
No? Okay.
I'm not gonna take it. No.
As you do,
I have an idea.
or as you don't, I should say.
I have a question.
Yeah.
From the shore and that single tree, you said that there's a cliff, and that's the cliff that I guess Garfield's character is going towards. But what is there besides the shore? I know there's an ocean, but are there trees further, I guess, west from where I am? I don't know which one is which. I don't know if east is the water and west is to my right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So the closer you get to the cliffs, the closer the trees will be becoming more dense. Not like super duper. So let's say if they're every 120 feet, it might be. Okay, well, I guess they're still gonna stay 120 feet apart. So roughly every 120 feet is another tree.
Why do I get the feeling that that dust storm is going after little rock on them? That's not good.
No. So what happens
Not good
is
at all.
you watch as this dust storm just body slam one of the bears.
Did the bear die?
No, but the bear is just as it hits the ground, it's just like bloody and can barely hold its head up. And when I say barely, I mean barely.
Let me see. What is that
And
spell
then
allow me to do?
it is all right. Numbers 1 through 10 again.
1.
6.
All right. So, as it happens, a roar begins to be heard through the echo of the hole.
Let me know when it's my turn, man. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go.
So, I need initiatives again.
Oh no.
Ah!
23.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I have an idea, but if it's okay with you guys, can we take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, we can take a bathroom break.
Yeah, that sounds good
I'll
to
be
me,
right back.
man. You're gonna be crazy, my friend. Super, super crazy. Not every day you get to take on a force of nature and,
Let's
watch
see.
it work as the body slams
Plus
it there.
0. Plus 0. Oof. Alright.
The video still going or you paused it?
Oh, no,
Oh,
still,
wow, I don't
still
know.
going.
I don't pause it. Copy. Woo!
Let's see.
I have to find out if I can do this when it's my turn. I'm looking at all like my features and stuff.
Yeah.
Still haven't using the basic stuff that I can use. I haven't been able to really utilize my stealth at any point in time yet. So see how it goes.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So,
I swear, guys, every time I drink a fucking Dr. Pepper, 5 minutes later. So how's the chat doing?
alright. So we have initiatives down. Yeah. So are y'all ready to continue?
Yeah.
Ready to continue,
Alright, so
yeah.
Mr. Gnome, you are going first.
Alright, where did that roar come from? It came from the hole, yes?
The whole echo.
How far away am I from the hole now?
50, 60, 75.
Okay. How far is it to the next tree?
75 minus 120.
120?
Minus 120, hold on.
Okay.
So you're 45 feet.
Okay, I can reach it.
You're gonna go back to the hole?
No,
No, he's
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
say why. I
Okay.
want to be over there.
I can reach the next tree with my normal movement. However, how tall is this tree?
what is it?
No, Saturday. All time.
Let's see, 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. That's one. T. 1, 2, 3. It is 10 feet.
It's 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay. I can get halfway.
Yeah.
So, with my shoes off, I race across this ground using my movement. I'm not provoking any opportunity attacks because no one is around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I will run up 5 feet of this tree and then hug it and stay there, invisible
All
and
right.
silent. With a stealth check.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 27, baby.
All right. I take that turn.
You gonna call me
Yep.
tomorrow? I'm gonna make a box then.
Arcade. It's your turn.
My turn. How far is one of my bears to me right now?
From
I'm
you.
guessing they're right next to me. Or...
Mm, I mean, technically it'd be like 10 feet because it went bear, tree, you.
So I'm very close to one of my bears.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
am very sorry. Guys, I will be right back. Oh, no.
yeah, yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Because you goes by 10, 20. So, I mean, you're close to the bear.
I guess what I would try to do when Garfield comes back is I would try to mount my bear and ride towards the cliff.
Okay. Let me 12, 24, 26.
I think I never played a changeling before, but changelings they can turn into anybody, right?
Anybody that they saw in their life.
What if I turned into that monster?
No, because it has to be humanoid.
Shit. Man, I guess I could turn into a rock gnome.
Nope. It's gonna be more of medium size, so hobgoblins, kind of, humans, orcs.
What does that count as for a changeling? Is that a free action or is that something else? Is that bonus action?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
You'd have to read it.
Let's see if I can find it. Uh,
So 40,
5D. I don't really like 5D, but whatever.
40, 40
We'll go with that.
by 20. So,
Anybody who might be watching this video, I want you to know that 5th edition is complete garbage. And that is the truth. I'd rather be playing 3rd edition right about now, or heck, I'd put up with 4th edition any day. But 3rd edition, wow. Definitely don't be helping
No, I'm
anybody
gonna
else.
put stuff here. I don't want you messing with
Not
it.
as fun as the other ones were.
yeah.
This is not what I was looking for. I try to search up Changeling, it sends me to fandom.com. I want that. I want to know how to play it as a Changeling. I don't know why that happened. It's so stupid.
Let's see.
The thing can shift its face and form with a thought and changes. And then it's just more. Charisma
As an
score
action.
for.
So yeah, your action. You can change your appearance.
Okay.
It says you can adjust your height and your weight, but not your size.
Wow. Okay. Ability score increase. Ability score of your choice by one. By one?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I wanted to use that for my 20, right? The 20 that I already have, can I bring it up to 21 if I wanted to for my
No.
dex? Yeah, I just wanted to know. I've seen people do that before, and I'm like, that's something.
Yeah.
That's the race. So I think I'll just bring up my strength if anything else. 16. I didn't even know that you could do this, these changeling things. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's the children of a doppelganger.
So they're kind of like displacer beasts.
It's like a tiefling and a Azamar.
You got holy bloodman.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yep. It's a variant from another race with the doppelganger as the other parent.
It seems that I got something wrong too. So as a changeling, according to D&D 5e, my base walking speed is 30 feet, not 20.
That's alright.
I had no idea that was the thing.
I've been
so I guess I have to change it.
I've been doing it as
30.
30 anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have squires. I have to input a lot of it in myself, so I don't really. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 30 movement speed.
Yeah.
What else do I have? Changeling instinct, you do proficiency to responsibility of choice, perception, insight, intimidation, persuasion. Honestly, don't need them. Definitely don't need them. Because I'm not going to be persuading my way out of this one. I don't really see a point in that.
No.
Perception's not going to help me. Insight's not going to help me. It might help me, but I don't think it will. Yeah, change appearance as an action. Honestly, it could help me. Deception could help me because if I change my race, like if I use my changeling ability, it could help me. Like if I wanted to lie to the rock gnome or whatever, but that's the only thing I see it for. Somebody's outside of my house.
It's good for the rogue class because you can do guild missions and stuff.
Yeah. This is why I usually play goblins, like regular goblins and warforges.
Yeah.
I love warforges. They're awesome. I know they're basically robots. Well, no, they're not robots. Let's not get it twisted. Some of them are. Some of them were created, and they didn't have a soul. But others, others are.
Yeah, it's like a sentient weapon. but with
Yeah,
legs.
yeah. I love the lore for them, man. They're so cool.
Indeed.
Mm,
You need to start looking better.
gonna be ba- 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 da- ba- da- ba- Mm, 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 mm,
Sorry about that.
All good.
Miss
Yes,
anything?
I'll do that.
No, he said
Just touching,
he's going to walk over to the bear and climb on the good one.
All right, mountain.
ride it.
Yep.
I'm gonna ride it towards the cliff. I don't care about the tree. And I'm gonna have if I'm riding over there, I'm gonna have my bugs or what's left of them, and I'm gonna see if the bear survives. Or you know what? No, the other bear, I want him to fight this
You want him?
against that monster.
All right. Let's see how that goes. The bear.
No, there's no saving him at this point.
No.
I mean, to be fair, it's not even a real bear. It's a fey creature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a fake creature, yeah.
So the bear is going to attack it. He begins with a bite. With what strength he does have left. And he hits.
Chomp, chomp.
Taking 3 damage from the wind. As though the wind starts to slowly, I guess, get smaller or slower, or I don't know.
Dies down.
Yeah.
Lessen in intensity.
And then he goes in for a claw. And misses as he tries to put his weight onto him. As a second group of bugs slowly make their way towards him. Is that your turn? Or are you...
I was moving away. I need to know how far I was able to move with the bear.
With the bear, you move 40 feet. Cause...
Okay, so good. What about my bugs? Where are they?
Heading... Well, do you want them to head towards the elemental, or do you want them to head following towards you?
I want the bugs to follow me, you know.
Alright.
Or, I mean, yeah, they follow me. I need them to, if they can push ahead of me to scout the area ahead, that would be nice.
Alright. And that's turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright.
I'm trying to get towards a bunch of trees or whatever that's next to the cliff. Abnormal goblin. Weird old goblin.
The goblin changer.
Apparently.
So what's going to happen is this bear has to make a strength saving throw.
What is that?
That was just his poltergeists in his house.
Yeah. As the bear starts to get picked up off the ground, freaking out, looking at his partner leaving him behind. as as he starts to get shredded by the wind.
Oh, I'm glad I got out of there as soon as possible. I feel bad about it because my character loves animals, but I don't feel bad about surviving. Not at
And
all.
some of the carcass lands just 10 feet behind you.
Yeah.
And then the wind comes swooshing towards you, slamming down. Hitting the bear.
Hitting the bear that I'm on.
Yes.
Okay. Does it knock me off of the bear?
Most, well, I mean, you can try to roll a animal. Is it animal? First roll an animal handling, I guess. I think that's what it is.
Animal handling?
Yeah, because you gotta make sure you can control the animal.
Alright. 14. I probably didn't pass. Tried.
I'd say yes, as you handle the animal. Now roll a dex. Or is it acrobatics? Yeah, dex is acrobatics.
I'm gonna roll a dex save.
Yeah, dex, but it's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, okay.
He wants you to do more twists in the air.
Yeah.
And
Alright. So you hang on for dear life as the gust of wind just comes right behind you. It sweeps right past you as the bear gets slammed to the ground and your face does one of those jaw turn moments. Because your face slams to the bear as well. And then just springs back up as you're holding on. And the elemental passes past you. The storm. And then.
Is it trying to attack me or is it moving away?
No, like it just goes right past you, just in front of you.
Oh.
It's like it's going straight in front of you. He's going 50 feet in front of you. And then after that, his turn is over as the roar begins to come louder from the echoes of the hole. And then it would be top of initiative. So 10, 1 to 10, both of y'all.
1.
5.
Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see.
Or it should be all ones. Nope.
No. Hold on. An 8. So you'll just see a big poof into the sand again as it slowly covers a little bit of the carcass of the bear. They got shredded and the blood begins to soak into the sand. Then it is the gnome's turn.
Alright. I'm going to use 5 feet of movement to, walk up the rest of this tree barefoot. I'm going to stand on top of it. How far away is the ranger from me?
He is 20, 50. Some approximately 170.
Alright. I will make an attack roll at disadvantage to throw a dart at him. Yeet! Okay, so that's a total miss, I'm pretty sure. That's a 16 to hit.
Wait, what happened? What did you use? What was the thing?
A dart coming towards you for 16 to hit.
No, it does not pass.
Alright. So it falls short, and I sit there and I think for a minute. And since I have nothing else better to do, I'm going to cross my legs, sit down, and meditate. And watch what happens to this ranger and this wind elemental, and see what happens with that roll.
So, do you end your turn?
Yup, I'm in my turn, sitting down cross-legged on this tree, meditating.
Alright. Changeling?
Do I see the rock gnome anywhere or no?
No.
I probably don't.
You're not looking. Trust me.
Based on smell, do I know where it or she or
No.
yeah, it might be.
No, you're too focused
No.
on
Okay.
everything around you.
Too much wind, too.
Salt air, the blood of the carcass, the creature in front of you, the creature in the cave, the one that's dragging his face in the sand.
I want the dogs to go ahead of me.
They're still way behind you.
Well,
They are way behind you. The bugs.
they're way behind me?
Yeah.
I just want to ask them to go in front of me.
Not like they only.
So much movement.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They're just bugs.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But what? It's how long does that spell last? 1 minute.
An hour.
Okay, an hour.
An hour. I don't even. I think it's been 10 minutes or 20.
No, it's not. No.
I don't know how many rounds have passed.
It's been approximately 15.
So I still have.
Yeah, you still have a ways.
So, yeah, press forward with my good old bear.
And so you're gonna have them move towards the.
I want them to move towards wherever the cliff is, and if there are trees over there, I want to go over there.
Okay. So.
The longest one.
So you can lead the bear and make it to the trees.
So have the bear run its 40 feet, and then I move 30 feet.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can lead the bear behind, and yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that. That's no problem.
All right. So.
Allie got her driver's license.
So I want you. Is that all you're doing, or what?
Before I decide to do this, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. So, come up with juice off level, it says fair from mud, dirt, and soup, and other natural temperatures. Alright. And this is also concentration, so if I use this, my animals will disappear. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace, and I'm gonna try to stealth into the trees.
Okay.
So all of my animals just disappear at that point.
All right.
So that is Hello.
Yeah.
We're still here.
No, I'm trying to work this stupid squire thing, but veil of shadows, silence radiance from you, masking you, and its mask protection. 30 feet. Okay, pass without a trace. I'm gonna roll a stealth. That's a plus 10, so that'll be a plus 15 for my stealth check. D20 plus 15. 27.
Okay.
And as I go into stealth, I would like to use what is this? What is this feature I have?
Well, you already used your
Hot.
feature.
No, that's a spell. Pass without a trace. That's a spell.
Yeah.
And I rolled stealth.
Yeah, and stealth is a whole nother. That's a different one on top of that, isn't it? It's two different things. Or are they the same?
Is it an action or I don't know.
It
might be.
What's the spell say?
Pass without a trace.
Yeah.
It is one action. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, making you and your companions, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. The creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Alright, well, there you go.
Alright. No. Does the class feature count as an action too, or no?
I'm pretty sure, because it would say a bonus action then.
Well, hide and plain sight doesn't tell me anything like that. It just says you can spend 1 minute creating camouflage for yourself.
Oh, you don't. I mean, if you. Okay, well, that's gonna take you. Then it would be a full round first. And you couldn't have used your spell, but you already used it.
Alright, so then I used my spell already, so I'm in stealth now.
Well, yeah, just make your DC a plus 10 higher to whatever you roll for your stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Then next round, or when the minute is, or well, when my next turn, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
I'll use it to increase the stealth that I have already.
Alright.
Alright, that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm done with my turn.
So that would mean
Mr. Garfield is Mr. Garfield.
No, not yet. Well, he goes first. You forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. So the dust storm just sits there in midair, hovering above, looking around, and then all of a sudden a whoosh from the hole as big wings begin to flutter out of the hole. A blue scale creature begins flowing out. Considered huge. It's a big shadow cast from the heavens. And then hold on. As he flies away, as he starts to fly away. And
here except for an elemental. He's just like, no.
Alright,
Not
so
worth it. Thank God.
so top of initiative would be so
Okay.
we gotta do 10 again. Want to pick a number?
3.
I'm gonna pick.
Okay. Wait.
5.
Okie dokie. Ah!
Cinco.
So, strength, Mr. 3.
Who? Me?
You said 3.
That's a strength save, right?
Yeah,
Would I have advantage because I'm hugging a tree?
no.
Okay. Damn.
It's a lightning.
Oh, I had to try.
It's a night. It's like a lightning rod.
That is a 15. Is that a pass?
I mean, it matches, but so as it hits, I need you to roll a dex. I need accurate. Is it
28.
28? All right. So as you do, you
it's
watch.
For half damage, I take no.
No. So what happens is, as the lightning strikes, the tree begins to fall, and you tumble out of the way as it begins to burn.
I just kind of stand there and look at it. Damn it.
And you are now spotted by the big poof of sand. What do you do?
Okay, that's good. Since I have poofed into the sand, I'm going to do something a little strange. I'm running out of those. I think I'm going to take a full action dodge this round.
Okay. Okay.
That's turn.
Changeling.
Oh, he'll be back.
Yeah.
Discord's glitching him. Yep. There he is.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's your turn.
I disconnected.
It's your turn.
Oh, alright. See. Yeah, now I'm gonna use hide in plain sight.
Let's see you. Okay. So that's taking 10
It's
rounds.
gonna be for a full minute. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna remain in stealth in these trees. Would you like me to roll another stealth? Or
No, that's not. No. You're literally
okay.
just. Alright.
Alright, cool. So that's it for my turn.
Yep. So he just. He just stands there, just whirling wind. And then.
Snatched by the dragon?
The dragon begins flying farther in towards the ocean.
Oh. Nice.
So back to the top initiative, which pick a 1 through 10.
Go 1!
I'm gonna go with 4.
Alright. So a big poof hits the sand again. As the storm slowly starts letting up, but not enough. And then it is Garfield's turn as the sand finally settles from the air.
Alright. Well, the sand is settled. I assume that has erased all tracks from the speech, yes?
So far.
Alright. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cup my hands together, look towards the ocean, and scream at the top of my voice, doing an impression of the ranger here. Hey, you big blue-scaled bastard! Get back here! I got something to tell you.
So roll deception and persuasion. First deception, then persuasion.
First to deception?
Yeah, because you said you're trying to make it sound like the other guy.
That's a natural one.
And then persuasion.
Oh boy.
And then what do you want me to do?
Persuasion.
Alright. Monk persuasion, let's go! Nine.
Is it wisdom is insight?
Yup.
Alright.
Come on, roll poorly. Roll poorly.
Oh.
Ooh!
Yeah. So he's still the defender. Alright, so you
Okay, there's my reaction. I have blown my cover.
Yep.
I am going to immediately then use my 50 feet of movement and run towards the closest tree.
Oh, okie dokie. Well, that makes you. So you're heading. Let's see, 50 minus. So that's 70 feet left.
Alright.
And that's turn.
Yep.
Alright, so as you do, this elemental starts whooshing towards you. And then the dragon.
Hopefully that's enough movement.
No, not right now. And then the dragon begins getting closer and closer and closer. As I need a wisdom save.
From me?
Yep.
Alrighty. Pull up my stat. That's a 23.
Okie. So you pass. So you're not scared
I'm not afraid.
You're not scared of him. Or so then it is back to top of initiative. But as that happens, I need a dex save, Garfield.
Okay. $24.
Meanwhile.
Alright. So
Meanwhile, over in the corner, Arcade is like pasting tree bark to himself.
So as you
Pretty
do,
much.
you watch as the sand beneath your feet just drops, and you barely make it out of the way.
Woo!
Now I need y'all to pick a number.
5.
7.
Alright, so none of y'all. As you watch it poof, into the sand again. And then
Not so pretty good, my friend. Not at all. No.
Garfield, your turn.
Alright, so how far away is this elemental from me?
90. Let's see.
And have I noticed how much it can move in a turn?
On top of you. But
Oh.
he's above you right now.
I'm glad I'm very small and I'm very quiet. Okay, let's do this thing. I take a pebble out my rock, and using a stealth check, I will attempt to divert the attention of this elemental back toward the hole it came from with a rock throw.
Alright, roll.
Natural
That's pretty
20.
far.
And roll this.
Jeez.
What is it?
Strength.
No, I know that. Hold on. Yeah, I guess whatever. Just. Alright. So 20. Alright.
Now I need the strength check for tossing the rock because I wanted to do this without.
No, that was it right
being
there.
noticed by the archer.
So you throw the rock into it. I'm trying to think. Well, I'll figure it out. But so that's your throw right there is to throw the rock.
Yup.
Yeah.
Natural 20, and hopefully it diverts its attention that way, away from me. Go that way. Without me saying that, really. That's just her internal screaming.
Yeah. And then Glenn's over there. Skips his turn. And then let's see. A 1 or a 2.
2.
Alright. So he begins going into the hole. As it whooshes into the hole.
Yay, it's away from me.
Yes, but now the dragon.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
What have I walked into? Probably a lot of pain.
So, want a dex save from both of y'all.
Okay.
Dex save from me.
Yeah, both of y'all.
Okay.
Soft 20. I need to know whether or not that passes or fails.
It passes, yes.
Alright, if it's a lightning breath, no damage.
21.
Alright, so you're taking half damage. Roll a constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
No, it's just a con. It's just a con.
Whew! I'm glad I missed all that damage.
Alright, so you still are digging.
23.
As lightning just starts cracking across the sky.
$23, baby. I love it. I love it.
And then
I'm just gonna let you fight the dragon, dude. I'm gonna be hiding my.
Who says I'm fighting? Who says I'm fighting?
you are.
It's gonna find one of us. It's not fighting me.
Nah.
Definitely not fighting me right now. I'm just sitting down in the same
You're
spot.
just in the sideline.
He is a 20. What was it, 27? 27. He can't be found for a long time as long as I don't pass the perception.
But wait, don't dragons have true sight?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
No, I'm saying like
Once I finish. I mean, shit, I set myself up. Once I
You're,
finish
you're
hiding
gonna
from the
have a
sight,
plus
I can
20
get.
to your fucking stealth.
I'll have a
It
plus
doesn't matter.
25 to my stealth.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He found you. But
He found me. What?
yeah, because aggressor always goes.
Wait, he actually found he found me. Oh,
Yeah.
that's,
So what happens?
well, that sucks.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's more focused on Garfield, anyways. Right now, Garfield's the one who's got an at
Oh
one.
Lord.
So now
As soon as I get that extra 10, it's on.
he goes and tries to attack. He falls down onto the ground and begins trying to slash him with 2 attacks.
All at disadvantage.
Uh,
Yee!
22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Or not 22, 20, 18, 21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
21. Alright.
Ow!
14. Now the second at disadvantage.
Roll a 1, please.
Woo! As he
Okay,
gets
that's still a hit.
the second.
Woo! Better.
Then it yes, as it uses one of its other actions, and he tries to go in for a swap of the tail.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, lucky.
Fine.
16.
You're a lucky bastard. That missed.
So he watches this tail just swoosh
Wait,
right.
no. That's a match.
Yeah, well, you're still good then. As the tail swooshes right over your head, just barely.
Woo!
And then it is back top of initiative. But I need to. Let's see. Well, it doesn't really do much. So you watch as behind you, or it's not really behind you, you can't watch, but you start hearing crackling from, like, just of lightning just shocking all of the walls inside of the cave. And then I need y'all to pick a number.
1.
I'm gonna take.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to pick 6.
Alright. So you watch as
Missed
it
it by
just
1, thank God.
poof into the ground. Again, his dirt smothers the fire from the tree. And then it is Garfield's turn.
Alright. How big is this creature?
Huge. So,
This is a huge dragon. How tall is he?
mm,
Under 50 feet tall?
hold on.
Negative, bucko! Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm a looking, I'm a looking. Do, 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 do. We're trying to see.
Now, Grim, this is the most important question I'm going to ask you of this game.
You could try.
Is this a male or female dragon?
It's a male.
Okay.
Hold on. So it goes 30, roughly 33 feet, I think. How tall it's up? By 12 feet. No, or 12, 21. So 33 by, yeah. So 33 up by 21 forward to backwards.
Alright. This dragon is just gonna watch as it is taking a swipe out of me. It swept at me with its tail. And instead, this little rock dome, taking that beating, is just going to walk up the side of the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
just flat, barefooted, until he is on the dragon's snout and staring the dragon directly in the face. Now, you listen here, that wasn't very nice, okay? That was not very nice. And I would like your name, good sir, as I punch him in the snout, no, in the eye, with one of my fists.
Alright.
A 25 to hit.
Let's see. Yes.
Alright, that is going to be 6 points of magical bludgeoning.
Oh, Kanoki?
Let's see, what else am I going to do? What else am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my second extra attack.
Okay.
Soft 20.
Okay. What's the
I'm going
damage?
to roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want him to do? Give me a second. I have something here. I'm going to use a bonus action to spend a key point for flurry of blows. So I will make 2 extra unarmed attacks.
Okay.
That is a 10 and a
No.
25.
Well, you got a nat 1 first.
I know I got a nat 1 in there. Let's do the nat 1 first.
So. Odd or even?
Odd.
Alright. So nothing happens.
And with that second 25 to hit, I will roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I want him to make me a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okie dokie.
10 points of magical bludgeoning. Come on, roll bad. Roll really bad, you fucking dragon. Yes! He failed by 1!
Yeah, no. He uses legendary resistance and passes.
Hey, that's 1 down. That's 1 down.
As he flaps his wings, and
I'm not done yet.
No, I know. I'm using his lair actions. He uses his wing attack. He beats the wings, and you have to make a dex save.
Natural 20.
Okie dokie.
And from there, I'm going to use the rest of my movement because I'm not leaving his attack range.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk to his back and I'm going to hug one of his wings.
Alright, so you gotta roll contestant.
No, I'm not even grappling. I am just anchoring myself on his back so I don't get knocked off.
Yeah, it's still grappling.
Then I will use my acrobatics. Natural 20.
Yeah. Alright, so you're hanging on.
Yeah, that's turn.
Yep. So.
As I say for my free action, there's a bigger guy out here and he's got a bow and you should probably attack him, not me.
As the
I'm disconnected.
well, as the wind from the hole starts to get quieter and quieter, and then
disconnected. Sucks.
oh, okay. So what he's going to do is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what he's going to do is go into the cave, and then
I'm going for a ride. Bye, Ranger.
Peace out, man.
And then roll an acrobatics or strength.
17.
Alright. Because it's like pieces of the ceiling kind of like just hit you, but they don't do much.
It's trying to scrape me off.
Yeah. So then that's turn. And then it's back.
I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Back
if
to,
you die because of this, that's cool.
Back,
I'm not gonna die.
Back to top of initiative. But I need still a number from you, Garfield, and Glenn for now.
2.
Alright. Glenn. Okay.
I'm gonna go with good old 2.
Okay.
Yeah!
Big poof into the ground. And then so, as this happens, I need a saving throw, Garfield, as the ceiling and walls get electrocuted again.
A dex save?
Yeah, dex save. It's just like all of the walls are going crazy.
28.
Damn
No
you.
damage.
Dang you.
I'm a monk. Fuck you. Fuck your electricity.
Yeah. So there. Is that happen? I need another dex save.
Okay. 17. Did that fail?
Hold on. So what happens is you watch as the ground below the dragon begins to crumble beneath his feet, but he still makes it across.
I'm still holding on.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going, but I'm going with him.
Alright.
Watch him take me to his horde.
So then it's Glenn or Garfield's turn, unless he's got something in mind. Because it's top of initiative, and I'm rolling the terrain effects right now. So now it's Garfield's turn.
At this point, I don't even know if I should join or not. Because my favorite enemy is dragon, but I'm just like, I'm not too sure about the whole gnome situation, so I'm just like, maybe I should just stay here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
For free action, you just hear like gnomish yells and shouts. Hey, stop that! No, don't try to fucking scrape me against the wall. Fuck you! Ha! You missed, you motherfucker!
So what are you doing, Gar?
Who knows?
What am I going to do?
Yes.
What else is there to do? I am going to take my one dagger that I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to start sawing this dragon's wing off.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to hit, or do I just use it like a saw, like
No,
back
you
and
gotta
forth
roll
while
to
I'm
hit.
holding the wing?
You gotta roll to hit.
Okay. 25.
Alright. And then roll damage.
Yeah, that's 7 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Second attack.
Your one hand's already occupied, so you won't get two
Yeah,
attacks.
I'm using the same hand.
No, I know. Okay. So it'd be like you hit. It'd be like you hit in your head.
19 hit.
Alright. Because it goes hand, head, then hand again.
Yo.
Alright.
Yo. 7 points of slashing damage, and I continue holding the wing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's his back first, but... yeah.
I'm gonna cut this dragon's wing off if I die or not. Fuck him.
Alright. You gonna roll... Or is that it now? Or do you...
Let's see here. He can't technically attack me. All he can do is this.
Hey?
There's nothing else I can do at this point. Other than, wait, I do have one. As a free action, I shout out, "Sexy man, come help me!"
He can't hear you.
Oh my god.
He can't hear you.
You're like underground. I don't think that works.
Yeah, he can't hear you. You think he can hear you.
Maybe if the dragon goes above ground, maybe. Who knows?
Do you win your turn?
Yep.
Alright. I need a dex save.
Alrighty. 17. Does that pass?
The hell no.
Okay, then I use a key point to re-roll that. I use a key point to re-roll that.
No key points. Not with that nat one. No.
No.
No. Because you
Okay,
can't
that's a
use your
natural
reaction.
one
You can't use your
dex
reaction over and over and over.
I know, that's a natural one dex.
Alright, so your ass is gonna be...
Barbecue?
Alright, so this is...
Stir fry.
So as...
I gotta find my health.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Let me keep going. I'm scrolling up.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, odds or evens twice. It's 2 separate.
Odds and then even.
Alright. You're lucky. I think.
Yo?
Yeah. So.
I'll quiet down. My bad.
So you begin. So now you have to roll. Or no. So after that it goes 1, 2, 3, 30, 20. So 2d6. So you take 6 damage as you fall from the dragon.
I take no damage as fall damage is cancelled as well.
But it's automatic blind. Or you're prone. It says be knocked prone. That's how I can.
I'll take the prone.
No, I meant like that's how it is. Like when you become prone, that's because you're taking the damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So you take. You're prone as the dragon begins to pretty much leave you behind.
Oh, he's leaving? Okay.
He doesn't know you're off.
Right, cool.
Alright, so that is... Well, now it's... I need Glenn 1 to 10. I need to roll something. Okay. Glenn. Arcade.
What's up?
1 to 10.
7.
Alright. Alright, so you just hear another poof into the sand. And then it's Gar's
Good
turn.
stuff, Bucko.
Gar's turn.
Good stuff.
Okay. I take my happy ass.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my full action to dash 100 feet back towards the entrance of this hole.
Well, first you take half your movement speed. So that's 25.
That's 25,
And
so that would
then-
make it back to 50 with a dash.
Yes, and then 50, 60, 70, 5, 60. So you just see the opening of the. Oh, wait, no, because actually, you want to. Because as you start beginning to walk, you have. There is a gaping ass hole that is.
I'll walk along
30?
the side of the
Okay.
beside it.
And then, as you get past it, then you would be just shy 5 feet from looking at the hole to get out of the other hole. The entrance. The entrance.
I cup my hands. Hey, bow guy, you still up there?
And then.
Can I hear him?
Yeah, you can hear him now.
Oh. What's that thing? What's that creature?
Sexy
asking for
man.
me? Oh god.
Will you roll a stealth for me? So I have a DC to go off of Gar.
Alright.
Wait, me?
No.
Oh, damn.
Just so I have a DC to see if he recognizes
20.
you. Alright. That's just to see if he notices them all. So do you do anything on him hearing him? Or do you continue doing what you're doing?
I feel bad, and I like killing dragons, so screw it. I don't mind helping the lady. So, how far is this dragon pit from me? Or are they above ground right now?
You are 120 feet from the hole.
120 feet. Can I see them at all, or is it just sound?
No, you just hear the sound.
Alright,
It's
so
like,
this is what I'm gonna do.
yeah, it's like an echo kind of.
This what I'm gonna do.
Sexy man.
For my natural explorer, I am going to be tracking this dragon. So, while tracking this creature,
Well, you won't be tracking him
I
right
will
now.
learn.
You'll be tracking him once you get to where Garfield is. That's when he starts putting his feet on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. So then I'll make my way.
So then your movement speed would be 60 if you use your full action.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Alright.
use my full action to get over there quick.
And then
Should I roll it in stealth since I'm still kind of in stealth?
it's up to you. But
I guess I'll do that.
okay.
Hey, gotta try something, man.
I know.
Do something.
I know. Add the plus 10 addition to that.
What, for hide in plain sight?
No, for your spell.
Or
Effect.
pass whatever trace, yeah, it's
Yeah, spell effect.
so. D20 plus 15. 31.
Alright. Garfield, he notices
30.
you're off. Just
Freaking 1.
Oh no.
So now is that your end of your turn?
What's up?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't really do anything. I can't shoot them because I don't know where they are.
All right. So
Get
now.
to it because I don't know where it is.
All right. All right. So now I need to roll something. Yes. Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. So you watch as this lightning just right down, straight down the middle of the hole, and heads straight towards you. I need a dex save.
Yo.
Ah,
I'm gonna use E point to re-roll that.
ah! You
Okay,
still
it's a lot,
fail. You still
better. It's a lot better, but
no.
it's still a fail. Let's see. This might kill me. Okay, I'm unconscious.
And he won't make it
Mm.
because then it's
He's still a ways away from me.
I know, I know. Um,
At least I'm invisible.
I guess I kind of succeeded in killing you. By
Eh.
letting you fight alone. So.
but you're
Okay,
going
yeah.
towards him. Hold on, you're going towards him, so you don't know he just became the
Yeah,
cook.
but I got 31 stealth.
No, no, no. So,
We'll see what happens.
now at the end of his turn, which is back to top of initiative, I need. So let me see this. Let's see. A one. Oh shit. So Garfield, you automatically failed this. You automatically failed the save, and now you are buried as more of the hole begins just falling on top of your corpse. And now Glenn will never know you're buried under, which is considered one fail. And uh, then I need pick a number 1 to 10, each one of you.
1.
I'm gonna pick a 3.
All right, so it just into the ground, and now it is Car's turn.
Alright, that's saving throw with proficiency.
How's it proficient?
Yay!
How's it proficient?
Monks. Monks gain proficiency in all saving throws.
Okay.
Hey, that's a success. I'm still alive, technically.
Technically, 1-1. So, number. Okay, so now, what do you do, Arcade? As.
Me,
Hold on, let me find. Hold on.
You're 60 feet away from the hole.
Hold on. Let me figure out. He's 10 feet from the hole.
but I'm still in stealth, right?
Yeah, you're still in stealth. So what it is that's how much of the ceiling collapsed on top of Garfield.
Damn it! The hole got bigger.
Oh, well, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
It's gonna seem really fucked up, but I'm gonna peek inside the hole, and if I don't see her, I'm out. I'm going right back
Well, you.
over to the cheese.
Wait, can he see the sand covered form of my body?
No, literally, you had the. It's 10 feet. Or.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you are buried alive / dead.
At least if I wake up, I can burrow out of it.
Yes, but if not, you gotta. The dragon gave you a proper burial.
I mean, that's nice of him.
So what do you do? So you look, roll a perception. Better get a nat 20.
Please get a natural
Okay.
20, motherfucker. Please.
Let's see what happens. I have
Natural 1.
20 plus 12. Let's see what happens.
No.
Nope.
So
You're done, so Bucko.
do you walk
I'm outta
away?
here.
Do you walk away?
I walk away. I'm out.
All right.
Yep.
So,
He's coming back.
all right. So now it is back to the dragon's turn.
Going right back over to my spot. As soon as I get there, I'm moving away an extra 60. I'm out of here, man. I'm out.
All right.
What happens?
So,
my bad.
no, you're good. You're good. So, let me see if no. Okay. So, the dragon stays exactly where he's at, looking at that sand, and then it goes back to top, and I need to roll as
1.
Hello?
hold on.
Anybody hear me?
Yeah, hold on.
Discord does not like me.
Discord hates us, y'all.
Yeah, I keep disconnecting every few minutes. It's really bad.
So a dust storm slowly begins to form through, like, it's kind of like, it's like the dust devil, but not as strong, and it's slowly lifting up the sand from Garfield, but not, it doesn't completely cover you, or uncover you, just stating that now. But
It's just a couple feet are gone.
yeah,
Yay.
and
That's
then
the birth.
I need 1 to 10 for both of y'all.
1.
Okay.
Come on, Glenn. Pick a number.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
1 through 10.
Alright. I'll go with, 6.
We're rolling
Wow.
this shit again. It's a bad one. Alright, so, as it erupts, you just watch as the sky just start crackling across and striking multiple spots at one time. And then, roll a death save, Gar. Mr. No. Miss No.
Ooh.
Oh, 2, or it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, so now it is...
2 fails.
Yes, so now it is Mr. Ranger. You hear a small windstorm behind you, but you can't really see it through completely.
And as my vision slowly fades, one single image pops into my mind. The image of a rock gnome man monk. As he stands there bare-chested, sitting cross-legged. Daughter of mine, what are you doing dying? You can't do that.
Arcade?
What? It's my turn?
Yeah, what do you do? As you hear some wind beginning to howl.
I'm out, bro. I'm leaving this area. I'm going to the other side of the continent at this point.
Alright.
I'm done, so Bucko. I'm out of here.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you died, but
Hey, I ain't dead yet.
No.
I'm not sorry. I'm out.
Alright. Both of y'all pick a number.
3.
2.
Alright.
Woo!
Ooh, thank God.
So
I'm
now
out of here. I'm out
the
of
dragon still
here.
waits as
Ooh.
Garfield roll that.
Daughter, you can't be dying now. Don't give up. Ooh, still close. That's 2 successes, 2 fails.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'm not saying.
And you're still running?
Bro, I'm out.
I'm making sure because
Bro,
just
I'm sneaking away.
okay. I know. I have to ask.
You know, killing me today. I already said at the beginning. I aim to survive. If I see something going south, peace out. I'm gone. I won't even lie. This character is a bit of a coward for someone who doesn't have a name. So, let me say that much.
No, his name is Coward.
All right. What's your half mark on your It's like 60 or.
My halfway HP mark.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see here. I sit at 101 maximum HP, so that
So
would be
50.
51.
All right. So let's figure this out. As the wind begins to push the sand from Garfield's body, dealing him damage. Well,
I'm dead.
no, not yet, because I'm trying to see if I can go past the halfway mark first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Another. If I don't, well, then maybe your body can be a trophy. Yeah, well,
No, you don't.
no, it won't be. It'll be a trophy.
Oh boy. Oh, you died?
No. Okay, he dies,
I was hoping he would survive.
But
Crap.
as he dies, his body is still enough to be identified for another game.
Dope.
Dang, so close.
Yo.
So freaking close. Would y'all like?
GG.
Yeah.
Good game, y'all. Good game.
I need to see if Mr. You Know Who's safe. All right, odd or even. Okay.
He's probably glitched out.
Yeah, probably.
Hello?
Odd or even.
Even.
All right. So I guess he doesn't care about you as much as I figured he would have. So
Sweet.
that is the end of the game. Would y'all like to say anything?
I would like to say this. You didn't kill me. Win.
I mean, I kind of helped you along the way. I did stab you a couple of times, so I stabbed you a couple of times, and then I let the dragon kind of kick your ass. So I did.
No, wait. He actually had the dragon kick his ass by himself. It wasn't by your doing.
No, it was the.
Well, I stabbed him a couple of times.
I was expecting the dragon to fly into the air, not go into the fucking ground.
I said water, dirt, or cliff. He chose dirt.
Yo,
I
well,
may have not killed you, but I definitely let you die. That's for sure.
well, you left 7,000 gold behind.
Hey, I don't care about money. I care about survival. So it's all good, man.
Final thoughts and closing statement from me. Grimm, thank you so much for the game and running it for us.
Thank you.
One last thing, I will promote myself. I will be that much of a whore.
Yeah.
On Twitch, you can find me on Twitch over at Twitch TV / the other Vegeta.
Alrighty. Okay.
Thanks, T. Grimm. Thank you for allowing us to play this game here. You did a great job as a DM, and I really appreciate the time that you took to DM for us.
Thank you.
Respect.
I hope y'all enjoy. Hit the like button. Follow us on Discord.
And don't forget to subscribe to your main boy here, DM Grimm.
Thank you. Bye bye.